It's off with the boiler full of steam and your engine spick and span to fish the crowns, the North Sea round, and fish the knolls and the North Sea holes, and try your luck at the North Shields yacht with a catch of 100 grand.
The industry was like super ripe, like huge, like really something to be proud of, living and working in the North East. And then through the 80s it just went into like nothing, went into disarray and shut all down, and that's kind of like when a lot of poverty came into it up here. I think now it's what people move on to other things and just get a lot of life brought back into it. Now we're still making ships, but not half as many as what we did 30, 40 years ago.
Yo, 2 seconds. Yo, you on your way? Alright. It's kind of like a bit raw, but there's still some solid ones, and the inside looks really good, so... Right, I'm gonna get straight in anyway, I'm fucking freezing, getting changed. Catch you in there, man, trot.
Come all you gallant fishermen, sail the stormy sea, the whole year round on the fishing grounds of the northern bench and the Norway deeps, on the banks and knolls of the North Sea holes where the herring shoals are found.
Well, I used to deal with a company that did surf videos called SSS from Penzance, and they came up here and they did Rolling Thunder. I booked them to come up here and stop overnight in the Grand Hotel, and we put a big surf film on, surf night on in the Grand Hotel, and the company was SSS, and so it sounded just as good as SSS up here, Sandy Surf Shop. Well, name now. It's a smashing set of lads, but they used to tour around the country putting the latest surf videos on.
It was quite funny because people used to ring up and say, "Can we speak to Sandy, please?" And you say, "Well, you can speak to him, but he's only 2, you know." Yeah.
When I was a kid, I think I got a surfboard when I was about 6, but same again, like I remember my dad said he took us down the beach on Boxing Day, and there's a picture of us, and my dad put me boots and gloves over the top of my wetsuit. Massive error, never forgive him. Being really cold, and my dad was like super buzzing, and I was like buzzing as well. I was like, yes, let's get this like. Never really liked school all growing up. And then just kind of came to a head when I was about 12, like started high school. Wasn't bullied, anything like that. I just hated school, to be honest. So yeah, I just wasn't going. And my parents, like, well, the whole life have just been so flexible and kind of like given to us. So my mum put forward the question of, "Oh, do you want to actually leave school and I can home educate you?" So my mum, like, basically that became a full-time job. It's just home educating me from when I was about age 12. So when I got into surfing when I was about 14, 15, it was pretty good being home educated. Never really missed many waves around that time. The whole family running it as well. So my mum would teach us, and then like my older brother would take us to do PE, which was going to have a kick around on the field. My dad would take us to the swimming pool or down to the beach surfing. That was a good PE lesson as well. Yeah, I seemed to do a lot of PE lessons back then. Don't remember much geography, just PE. So you get like time off, like a bustling, busy little village, and then just kind of secluded from all that, about half a mile down the road, right on the point, overlooking the whole of the North Sea down there. It was right in the mouth of the Tyne. I was born and grew up there. It's called the Old Coast Guard Cottages, and there's only about, I think there's like 12 houses down there. Yeah, no, the family home is like great down there. There's like literally like you can walk 2 minutes and you'll be on the seafront on the beach. And there's a really good wave like down the other side 2 minutes away, and then it's really good in the winter. It's all like the waves were like massive and howling onshore, so you could hear the waves, you could feel the wind. The windows would rattle and everything. It was pretty cool because you're inside like quite warm, huddled around a fire. Sounds a bit Victorian than that, but yeah. Growing up around here, it's not like growing up on the North Shore of the Gold Coast or anything like that. It's like there's never waves here in the summer. You can even in a few weeks in the winter it's totally flat, so I guess like be envious when you look at surf videos and people can just go out and catch waves whenever they want or grow up in that kind of surf scene. The Northeast was nothing like that. Like the surf scene is a surf scene, but you wouldn't expect it up here. When there's waves, it's as good as anywhere in the world. It's amazing, and when the waves do come, all the flat times are forgotten about, so it's almost like forgive and forget, and it could compare to anywhere in the world. That's why we love it.